Imagine you're starting a game. Rank these 3 goals in order of most important to least important, okay?
Okay.
Winning in the game, scoring the most points, or having a top play-worthy play.
Why would you ask me that? I mean, of course, I don't like to lose. So winning, top play, and scoring the most points. Well, one of my, I guess you could say, highlight.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have become a gritty team. Darius Garland says, we're some dogs. You're not going to just come to Cleveland and roll over us anymore. We're going to show some fight, some grit, some competitiveness, and that's what we're trying to do every night. We're here. Kevin, back to you.
I like what Cleveland's doing. All right, David, thank you so much. And the Clippers starting 5. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. And for the Cavaliers, at the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then it's Okoro. And it's Osman in at the 4 spot. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Garland against Wall. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Okoro.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Wall. Morris outside. Launches a 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Wall against Garland. Here's Diakite. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Here's Leonard. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Morris. It's blocked. Here's Diakite. Last time out, he had 44 points. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Lopez is checked in for Cleveland.
Robin Lopez.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Garland. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Stolen by Zubats. LeVert against George. Pass to Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX. and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
The kick out to Wall. Off target from three-point range. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. By himself, and it's George finishing it off.
The anticipation for the steal, the athleticism on the finish. Paul George is a game changer.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wall finds George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Passes to Zubac to the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. Zubac trying to break loose. A nice shot by Wall.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Pass to Kennard. The pass to Mann.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now, here's Rubio. Guarded closer. Got a piece of it.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Powell against Love. Now Powell. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Mann. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Pass to LeVert. Now here's Love. Over Batum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
He doesn't get the second one.
For a guy who plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot, he has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Lopez finds LeVert. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Clippers leading by 4. Powell inside. LeVert defending. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City. Wade not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Wade's got his second bucket.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
LeVert against Powell. Stolen by LeVert. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Up top, Powell. LeVert defending. The shot by Powell, no good. Launches it. And it is good! The buzzer!
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Garland is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. And it's Diakite in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Leonard. And here's Wall. Outside, George. Passes it to Leonard. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be the third of the 6-game road trip.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Pass to Diakite. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Now here's Leonard. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here's Wall. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Stolen by Okoro. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge.
Be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Wall finds Leonard. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hands it from downtown.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland.
Team foul.
Karis LeVert comes in for Ricky
At the line
Rubio.
for Cleveland.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Brownie's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for John Wall. Outside, George. Here's the pass to Batum over Love. Off the left rim and out.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Cavaliers on D. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Ball's knocked loose. To halt the run, Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 7 points in the game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Mann showing some terrific range. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
George finds Kennard. Here's Brown, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Brown's got his first basket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Love. That shot is off. Great D that time from Batum. And George kicks to Kennard. Five on the clock. Again, Los Angeles.
Luke Kennard gets the ball off quickly, and the mechanics are consistent.
Garland the pass to Love. It's LeVert on the wing. That's in there. Love with the assist. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Mann, guarded by Garland. The three from George. Love grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 11. Pass to LeVert. Here's Diakite. Kennard with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Brown missing. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
34.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what? The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point, as they're now up 11. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence. Lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get in some.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Well, over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers. Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Here's Osman. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He had a defender all over.
The Cavaliers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Clippers trail by 12. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. High post, Zubac. In the corner, George with it. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. George has got 4 this quarter.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Pass to LeVert. It's up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the latest section gets featured. Let me hear you make some noise.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Okoro. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for Paul George. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. They get a hand on it. Here's Leonard. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Leonard's got 11 points.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense for when to shoot the mid-range.
Rubio dishes to Lopez. Out to Wade. Shoots over Leonard. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Leonard, the pass to Powell. Pass to Wall. And the pass to Leonard for 3. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. LeVert kicks to Wade. Rubio, the pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Morris, no good. And it's Rubio with the ball for Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Love checked in for Jetty Osman. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for John Wall. He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Los Angeles now. 17-point game. Pass to Powell. Here's Mann. Tries from the block. And that one is off. Rubio with it. Out left to the wing. Lopez kicks to LeVert. Wade outside. Love against Morris. Lopez left side. Back to Love. Over Morris.
2 minutes.
And that one hits back iron. Clippers trailed by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Wade gets the bucket.
Excellent setup. Rubio scopes out the weakness in the defense, then exploits it.
And the Clippers call time here. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. Passes it to George. Now here's Zubats. Defense is right there. Mann gets the bucket.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Love's got 8 points.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Morris against Love. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Garland looking it over to the inside. Here's Diakite. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He's got 9.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
It's Powell on the wing. Here's Zubats. The Cavaliers pull it in. Diakite's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Garland. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's doing a great job of making himself big in the paint. Has the defender right on him. That's a tough shot by Kevin Love over the contesting hand.
Karis LeVert has been on display for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers leading by 22. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Okoro. And it's Osman in at the force line. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Pass to Powell. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And Batum throws it down.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Garland against Kennard. On deep, Neto bangs home the trifecta.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Primo, the pass to Coffey. Brown feeling out a bit. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or 2. And it works sometimes, but good offenses always find the weak link.
Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Wade gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Coffey passes to Primo. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. In the corner, Kennard with it. Brown trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Kennard.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Neto kicks to Wade. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. It's tipped. The wide open look here for Garland. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Garland's got 6 here in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Coffey can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Stephens. Here's Wade. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kennard. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in.
And the NBA has favored 3-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
Wade passes to Windler. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The pass to Coffey. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Primo. Will it go? Brown. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Here's Wade. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Here's Coffey, and it's Wade with the rebound. 1:35 left in the game. Here's Neto. Count that one. Neto's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Darius Garland.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Here's Wade. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right side, Batum. .44 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Primo. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Coffey. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Great read from Kennard, showing a selfless attitude, getting it to his teammate.
Here's Neto, guarded by Marjanovic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wade, and it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
Remains Cleveland ball.
Eight seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.